On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Houston Texans. From NRG Stadium in Houston. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Texans. So a heck of a start to this one. We haven't even gotten settled in already in the end zone on the opening kickoff.
And you know what happens, too? Now you got to translate what that means, because I think for a team to just score, their defense, I think they'll be more aggressive now. They'll be bolder. They're playing with a lead and an early one and some momentum. So if you're the offensive coordinator on the other side of the field, you'd better be prepared for some heavy pressure coming your way. They're going to try and get another big score and a big one early.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
Oh, that's sweet.
What an effort. And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to. And they're able to stop him before he can even make it to the 15.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I'd probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us, broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Biz starts up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's halftime, she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on it. Been out here for like 8 years. Yeah, made up. You got such a pretty face, what I want. Tell her I'm ready to check coming heavy.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go from NRG Stadium. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
18-yard line.
They go play action for Lawrence. He's got it downfield. Myers the connection. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
And the Jaguars first down. It's a gain of 23 yards.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him. They put Strange in motion. They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
It is 3rd and long.
Hey, Henry. Hey, Ginger. Silver.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force a 4th down.
And on 3rd down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 34-yard line.
Oh, right. 18. What's that?
Brown gonna throw right away. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
And the Texans first down.
19 Texans.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
18. What's that? 11. White Tony.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Foolio Jags.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over. A but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back. Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Set up the screen here for Tootin. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to back.
Open right side. That strains the tight end.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
71-yard attempt.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll get this off to Mostert. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Look the hot. South. 19 Texas.
A second down throw for Stroud. Find Mostert out of the backfield. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 13 yards on the catch there. It's good for a Texans first down.
At the 48-yard line.
One quarter in the books. It's the Jaguars on top. More from Houston coming up in a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go. 18. What's up?
Now run for the first time for the veteran Raheem Mostert. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
18. Red.
On second down, Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. 45 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Love. White Tony. 11.
Here's Stroud. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Texans. touchdown of the year. Now Fairbairn on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Texans move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
This drive begins with a run by Tootin. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Jaguars, first down.
Let's go.
Lawrence going to give it to Tootin. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Red on red. 11, Agate.
Right back to Tootin. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackles behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Great job. Big 13 heavy. Hey, I'm gun. 11. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He's got the first down and more than that. And he'll take this one in. Jarquez Hunter. Touchdown, Jaguars. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. So Lawrence lines up the Jaguars as they will go for 2. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Jaguars are in the lead by the score 13-7. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
All right. 18. That's it. 2J. Hey, uno.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
worry.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Mother swap. Nike tax.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And he will score. Take down. Touchdown, Houston. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that four vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
This will be returned from the 2. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 20-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Lisa 24. Hey, Ginger. Done. Here we go.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
Back over the 25-yard line. He's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. To throw is Lawrence. This pass is caught by Thomas. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
A first down throw for Lawrence. Escaping to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Hey, let's go. Here we go.
Lawrence. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Hey, Ron. Great job. Sink right. Silver.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Hey, I'm gun.
In motion is Hunter. Lawrence now on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success.
And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Trevor Lawrence. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will open up a 6-point lead.
14. Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Stroud to throw here on first down. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Jerry Jones. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
Brings up second and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 5. They go play action for Lawrence. Moving outside the pocket, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
12 yards.
That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well.
A gain of 12.
Take right over.
First down, Jacksonville.
Here we go, sir.
Run over center now with 2. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup.
Here's second and 2.
Hey, lie.
Another run here with 2. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
24. Hey, ginger. Jack. Hey, kill.
In motion is Hunter. Lawrence now to throw on first down. He's got it at the 3. And the Jags are going to have first and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Another Jaguars first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he'll take it on in. Brenton Strange. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Now Lawrence gets his guys set for this two-point attempt.
The Jaguars will line up for the two-point conversion.
In motion is Myers. Lawrence to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked up by Kalen Bullock.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
You keep up. That you're trying to end up. If I end up fat, I end up. You just soft type. What? Fake up dog type. Like a soft fight. Dog at the dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud.
Here we go, let's go. 19 Texans. All right. Hey, Uno Mars.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. Out to his right, and he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Now Stroud. Now he'll air one out. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Noel that time. Third down coming up.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. 37 yards.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
On first down, it's Stroud. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the Jaguars' 37-yard line.
Back to throw. Stroud. Open man downfield is Noel. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It is a big-time play for Houston. 36 yards. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
Buggy. Look the house. Hey, south.
Now, Stroud. And he's in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for two.
The Texans will line up for the two-point conversion.
Why, Tony?
They'll look to throw. That is hot. And they get the two-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. A throw on the move is caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
One of the biggest challenges of playing zone defense is defending a quarterback when they break contain at the pocket. All the zones have to move along with the quarterback, and it is just a lot of stress put back there, and you're able to find a soft spot and they're able to connect.
Now trying to get back to the line, but he's not having it. Going to lose a yard.
2nd and 2, you're thinking, I got 2 downs to get 2 yards. How hard can that be? Well, against this defense, it turns out to be a big challenge. They take it back for a loss of 2.
Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like Pope. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Trends, 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so let's take, don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on sex. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just flown in.
When you're looking this good, trying to ride the wave. I'm trying to get me paid. I'm trying to move and shake. I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great. I'm getting used to change. Face of a model, that's so typical. Body of the dominance, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Next to models, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, I'm so cynical. So don't cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the algebra, ridicule. It's so cool.
These restless eyes of mine will sit in to my heart and sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jook up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I'll pop through north to the voice, get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door, I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day, can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, the worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away, then honey lane. I gallop and we're darling, baby, jet, jet, jet.